Hi guys, it is C and today we are back playing Megastore Simulator, and guys, we are broke. Oh goodness, I did go through before bringing you guys in and ordered as much as we could with product, as well as keeping in mind that we had to pay our staff. But now we have no money, so that is fun. But guys, as always, I do hope that you are having an amazing day or evening. If you are new to the channel, if you would consider hitting that subscribe button. And if you're enjoying the content, if you would like the video, I would truly appreciate it. Something that we had discussed. So we are kind of at the point of, for what the game currently has, we're done. As far as getting new items, I know, of course, there's multiple updates that are still to come, and there's new departments that are already confirmed. So we're not done with the game, but for what we currently have, we are. But in saying that, I don't want the series, I don't want to put the series on pause, at least not yet. I don't know how long it's going to be for the update. So we may be forced to do so just because there's not much more we can do. But I'm trying to find ways to keep this going. And one thing that we can focus on, which you guys also agreed on, is getting more expansion. So we can focus on expanding. There's plenty more to go. I mean, it goes up to store expansion 75, and we are at store expansion. We have store expansion 30. So we have plenty more to go. We also could go and just fully max out our warehouse for what it is. We also can decorate our warehouse. This whole area can be decorated as well. I don't think this area can, but this can. Can we not decorate the walls in the warehouse? Let me see. I thought you could. But if we click a wall, let me just go white. So boring. I don't think that was the right one. No. Okay. So it's only this area here, but we could decorate this area. We talked about going through and maybe assigning different departments specific colors and just painting that way. Kind of still going back and forth on that, but Fragrance did leave some good suggestions. So thank you so much for that. But she suggested, if we were to go with that theme, keeping the green for the grocery produce, music, painting it the rose color, sports having that light blue, and electronics gray. I think that is a good idea, actually. And I maybe keeping the brown with the clothing. I don't know why I keep associating clothing with brown, but that can be an option. And keeping the yellow with the toys, how we have it. So that's definitely something that we could do. We also could just keep it as it is. I'm not sure. I don't really want to paint too much right now because we're planning on expanding. I was planning on painting, and then I was like, wait, if we're going to be expanding our walls, maybe I'll wait until we're done with that, so we're not painting too much. But yeah, that's kind of our game plan, just pretty much just expanding. And saying that, we may see fewer episodes of Megastore. I usually every other day, but we may kind of throw in Better Mart and Cafe Business Manager. And also, guys, kind of coming up, there is Paralives, which I don't know if I would put that at our daily upload timeline or time slot, because it's not a shop simulator. But we could potentially, depending on how you guys, how you guys like the game, we could potentially throw that in the mix. And also something, well, I'm just waiting for money right now, guys. Alien Market Simulator, the full release is coming out May 29th, which is exciting. Yeah, I was making it says full release trailer is here. Full release drops. Okay, just making sure the trailer wasn't dropping May 29th. I want to say the game is releasing May 29th, and I do want to start fresh from that because there's so much different things coming to the game. So depending on how you guys like that, that may also be thrown in the mix, but we'll just see. But just kind of want to give you guys a heads up. We're kind of at the point where we're winding down a few of our series, which is so bittersweet. Of course, that that allows more variety where we're focusing on other games, but also when you play a certain game for so long, you're like, oh no, I don't want it to end. But just saying, like, this series is not ending. We're still going to have it thrown in the mix, but we may see it like every 2 days or every 3 days as opposed to every other day, just while we wait for the update. And by the time this video goes out, guys, knowing how my luck is, we may already have an update either coming or already, update out. So we will see. We also have all of this money in our vending machines as well. It may be time to go ahead and collect that money since we do need to go ahead and expand. Let's take a look around here. Is anything different with you, sir? No, Hurley, you're still just chilling. You could come inside if you'll like, Hurley. I know the dev has it where I don't like houseless people cannot sleep here, but if you do want to come inside and hang out, you definitely can, Hurley. But let's go ahead and let's see. We probably need even more stock, honestly, guys. If we go out of stock, low stock, we have some grocery items, seafood items. Always clothing, guys. Always clothing. I'm kind of like, maybe we forget about restocking for a few so I can get my expansions. Because if we were to buy all of these, we're going to be kind of right back where we were. We can afford it though. So let me look at our dock situation. So dock 1 is open. Let's go ahead and send that to dock 1. We also, I'm pretty sure we're getting close to getting a new employee, which, oh, I almost sent that to dock 2. We'll send that to dock 1, which we are getting a restocker next. I'm pretty sure a late restocker. But let's, while we're kind of talking about our staff, let's look to see. Okay, Shayla, you're not over 100 stats for both. And also, I just want to point out, my focus right now with the employees is kind of just making sure that they're all over 100 with their stats. And at that point, we will start to focus and look more at the movement speed versus work speed for the employees with their specific departments, like depending on if they're a restocker versus a bakery staff versus, whatever the case may be. So just kind of pointing that out as well. But what was I about to say? Oh yeah, so like Amber pointed out, which I was aware of, but just in case you're not, I just wanted to pull up how she worded it. So with the restockers and unloaders, their movement speed is more important, but bakers, seafood, cashiers, their work speed is more important. So that, just in case you're kind of curious if you should focus more on movement or work speed. But right now, again, I'm just looking for all of the stats to be above 100, and then we'll start to kind of narrow that down. And if we were to look at our bakery staff, I think we maybe talked about maybe we should change, but they're so cheap and they've been here from the beginning, especially Marissa. I feel like Marissa has job security. Our unloaders, though, they're all over 100, but we may see if we can find better in unloaders and maybe find one that have like the higher movement speed, like Eric, his movement, and Felix, their movement speeds are really great, but maybe there's unloaders that move a little bit faster. Let me actually look if while we're on the topic. Yeah, no, actually Lorenzo is way worse, so never mind. But we have almost 21,000. We have 21,000 now. That's not enough to do anything though, because we need at least basically 44,000, 4380 or 43,800. Let me see. That was a weird way of saying that, but either way, you guys know what I mean. And then warehouse, we need 41. So there's no, I might as well expand the store before anything. but we just need money. We need money, 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 which we do have money, money, money in the vending machines. Oh goodness. I'm so tempted, but also I really just want to save the money. It's so nice to just know that it's there. But I mean, what's the point of having it there if you don't collect the money? But we'll wait. We still have 80 customers basically in the store that everyone's starting to slowly check out. So we'll wait. I also want to point out, and you guys may hear me mention this in many episodes, but I'm just letting, just in case you only watch Megastore or you only watch another one of my series, or you just kind of pop in every other episode, whatever the case may be, I want to make sure that you're aware. But we are going on vacation. When I say we, my husband and I are going on vacation Memorial Day weekend, which is next weekend at the time of me recording this. So that's the weekend. Let me get dates. So we'll be gone the 22nd and we'll be coming back home on the 25th. So that Friday through Monday. So just a short little vacation. But in saying that, I won't be able to record at all Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I do plan on recording Monday potentially because Paralives. I'm just excited about it, guys. But I'm thinking of maybe when I get home at recording an episode of Paralives and trying to go ahead and get that out to you guys on release day. But we'll just see how it is. But either way, I am going to spend this weekend recording a bunch of videos. That way I don't feel so stressed after work to get the videos recorded. So as always, my little disclaimer, if there's updates or anything and I don't have the video out right away, I will try my best to get it out close-ish to the update. But of course, we'll have to see. It just depends. It may come out while I'm on vacation, and then it will be, of course, a few days before I can even get the video out to you guys. So just a heads up on that. But we're already at 43,000. So that is amazing. I don't think I want to get the expansion right now. We'll at least go to the next day so I can make sure that our employees can be paid, and then we'll get the expansion. But we still have 20 customers in the store. I'm sure I need to order so much though, especially the toys. And I saw when we were upstairs while I was yapping, I saw that there's a lot of clothing items that we need. Just never ends with restocking. Also, if we take a look at our statistics, I know I was like, I'm never going to look at the screen, but if we take a look at it, we're trending down. We don't want to see that. We want to see that trend going up, and our profit, we're not making as much. Okay, everything is negative. I don't like seeing all this red, but we do have more overall revenue. Unavailable products. Yeah, okay. Customers are spending less money too. It's probably because we don't have the product. And yeah, we started off our balance. We're doing bad because I had to spend so much on products. So right now we're not doing too good. This is telling me our stats, we're not doing that well at all. But that's a-okay. We'll get back to it. I'm going to spend a bunch of money in this episode, so that's going to kind of skew all of the stats as well, but that's okay. We still have 6 customers, so we'll wait for them to leave. Taking a quick sip of my drink. Come on, guys. Takes a while for those last few customers to kind of get out of the store, which no complaints. And I'm pretty sure I've already mentioned it. What? There's so many things still on the truck. But Snowman pointed it out, and I'm at this point where I'm like, I don't know. I've been recording so much. So I don't know if I've already said this, but Snowman did mention to me, that the max capacity for the customers is 101 right now. So we don't have to worry so much. Before I was like, oh, I don't know. Don't really pay attention to that. But right now, 101 is the max. So we're good. We don't have to worry about that. So that is great. But let's just go ahead and hit enter. I know they are still restocking. This unavailable product number is just going to keep getting higher, but let's start a new day. And guys, we have enough to get the first expansion. Let's do it. I want to get something done today. So let's go growth, and we are going to get store expansion 31. We'll hit purchase. Where is that expansion? Ooh, it opens up this area here. Okay, so we have a nice little walkthrough. Ooh. I guess let me turn these. I love and hate this expansion. Because now I feel like this shouldn't be here anymore. This was like our little... This was such a nice little area for our fridges and freezers. And now I'm kind of like, it's leading right into our toy department. So I don't love that. Let's move. Can I put you in the corner here? Probably if I move this shelf. It's not really loving this. This is also a corner. Maybe this one isn't. There is a corner shelf. I think it may be this one. Maybe if I go like this and then put you. What if I do something like this? Now this is so wide open. I don't... Oh, goodness, guys. Okay, I'm going to use this as an end cap. I love a good end cap. Okay. It doesn't look that bad. It isn't great, but it doesn't look that bad. Okay, and... for now, we'll just kind of keep it as it is. I don't really know what I would fill this space with. I guess what we could do is, which I guess the next expansion is actually going to knock down this wall. What is the next one downstairs or upstairs? Management is ground floor. So I'm assuming that wall is going next. And at that point, we could just reconfigure the entire... Ooh, that might work, guys, where we push back the toy department. And that would allow for my produce, which I already forgot that's what I wanted to do. Let me just go ahead and purchase the furniture, and we'll start doing that. Grocery, furniture, and I don't know if I want to do wooden or the circular. Well, I know both of these are wooden, but I don't know if I want this one or the circular. I don't think I'm gonna have... So two other creators again, bringing up Snowman, but he has a combo of these. So he has a few set up, and then the circular ones at the end, which makes a nice little end cap. And then Fragrance, she has just the circular ones, and she put two together to make a full circle. I don't think I will have enough to do kind of how Snowman has it, but maybe I'll just get a couple of... Let's just get two, send it to the storefront. Let's just start. I'm not going to know how it looks until I start getting those in. And let me grab... Do I not have... I think the produce goes in this. So let's grab these. Well, this, not these. G to place. Okay. And let's see how these look. Don't know if the execution's going to be the way I want. Like, I really want these kind of... I'm just thinking about, like, when you walk into your grocery store, you walk into... Maybe I need this back to back. Let's get 2 more. But you have fresh fruit as one of the first options. Even walking into gas stations, guys. At least where I live, you walk into a gas station, there's usually fresh bananas, fresh apples. And that's kind of what I'm thinking, like having that. Which, speaking of, what could we put on those? So for sure bananas, for sure apples. Maybe we do... What am I getting caught? I guess I need to push those back. Maybe lemons, kind of right when you walk in. I'm thinking there's 2 different apples. Yeah, let me just grab these, the bananas to start. And maybe we'll go like this. Bananas, apples. Let me look to see what options we have. Shopping, grocery, products. Vegetable shelf, all. So we have 2 different apples. So we could do... There's not a lot of options. No, I was like, wait, there's definitely more. Okay, there we go. We have avocados would be a good option. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Lemons will be 5. Maybe... So that's 5 products for sure. And how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe we double up some of... Because like the watermelon, if we get that, we could put those in multiple shelves. So bananas, the 2 apples, avocado. What am I forgetting? I don't know, guys. It's been a long day. Let me just start grabbing the products. Oh, this is awkward coming around here. There were apples. Here's one. Okay. And I don't know if I want these shelves to stay where they are right now, but I just wanted to go ahead and get them placed. Other apples here. And I was thinking avocados, which are here. Okay, what else can I grab? Lemons, I was saying. You usually always see a bag of lemons towards the front. Maybe I will grab watermelon as well. We'll just have watermelon this entire slot. And we have one more item that we could grab and put over there. Maybe... Maybe kiwis? I think that's random, but I don't really know what else. What are these oranges? Maybe we'll grab oranges. That will work. Okay, so we'll put that there. Perfect. Okay, so there is that. I probably need to order. No, we have plenty. It's just going to be a matter of them actually restocking the item. So we don't have watermelon. So let's get a full pallet. Okay, and let's get some of the toy items. Okay. And plushies. Oh, we have those. I think he's restocking those now. Perfect. What about the tigers? We do, or not tigers. What am I saying? The sharks. When I say it's been a long day, guys, I mean it. So I'm sorry if I'm not making the most sense. Okay, so what dock do I have open? Dock 1 is open. So let's send that to dock 1. Perfect. And we still have $50,000, guys. We could potentially get another expansion already. I don't know if I really need to do that. Oh, we have a new employee we can hire, guys. So let's go management hiring. And we are going to hire a restocker, which perfect. We'll hire Maya. And you are going to be our late restocker. Oh, sorry, our late restocker, and we'll put you for all. Perfect. So our next employee now is at level 142. So we have a little while to go, a little ways to go for that. I don't know if I love this being like right here. Let me look from this. Maybe I should have it kind of even with the register. Let me see if it's... Okay. Or maybe like... Let's see how this looks. Okay, I don't hate it. I think once that wall goes down and we push everything back, I'll just kind of... I'm wondering if I should put like some fridges over here too. Now I'm kind of thinking like, okay, when you walk in, you may have like drink options closer to the front instead of walking all the way around. So maybe we get some drink fridges at the front of the store. But then also with that, I'm making more work for our employees when I do that. But I think that's okay. Can I please put you back? Come on. Are you serious? That's fine. But look how much money we have, guys. And we still have a bunch of employees left. So that's great. I mean, not employees. Oh my goodness, guys. I promise you, I'm not meaning to sound like a complete fool. But we have a bunch of customers left, I mean. But we probably have a bunch of items that we need to purchase. So if we go out of stock, low stock, let's just purchase what we can. Clothing, I'm going to send on a separate truck, I think. Music, oh goodness. Okay, so let's send that to dock 3. And for clothing, we'll send to dock 4. Did I check seafood? I may have skipped over it. Shoot, I don't know. Let me double check. Oh, these are and it's not going to show me right away. I may end up with two. I'm not going to order it right now because I've been ordering so much seafood. You guys can see if we go back here, I'm going to send that to dock 4. But if we go back here, all these extra boxes is because I somehow keep ordering way too much of our seafood. So we end up where I'm having to just plop the boxes down. So that's totally on me. But again, guys, even if we are ordering too much of an item, eventually the stock goes out. So it's a-okay in the end, but it's annoying having to which I may get rid of this actually, but it's annoying having to place the boxes because I'm just being silly and ordering way too much stock, but it is what it is. Okay, so I may actually, we just never use, if we go management, warehouse equipment, our hand truck, like why use our hand truck if we have our platform cart? Let's just go ahead and sell it for $500. Uh-oh, I lost my mouse. What's going on? Okay, that was weird. I think the game's telling me not to sell. Like I just completely, I could see the mouse on the screen, but I had no control. So let's just go ahead and sell it. Do you want to sell this? I do. Okay, so you get half your money back. That's great. And it's no longer right here. So that is fine. But let's go ahead and hit enter. Only 13 unavailable products. Unavailable. So not too shabby. And we will go ahead and just open. We still have $32,000. Our workers are going. Let's hop onto our hiring screen to see if we have any employee. We can get Malaya, probably Malaya, probably not. Knowing me, I'm probably saying that wrong. Let's go manage staff, and we are going to fire Gabriella. Yeah, I need your movement to, yeah. So we're going to fire Gabriella. I'm just like, that her replacement's not really that much greater, but at least her stats are over 100. And you are going to be working the grocery. Yes. Now let me make sure to mark her off my list so I don't forget. The way my brain is right now, I definitely do not want to forget and end up having multiple employees working in the same department when I don't intend that to be the case. We almost have $32,000 though. So let me see. I think I'm safe to go ahead and order these maybe. Yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and purchase those. Do we have a dock open? Probably not. We do not. Do we have one that's close to being done? Nope. Okay. Gotta love it. Yeah, this is where the holdup is. And this is where I could potentially, I guess, help. At least bring in the items off of the dock, but I don't want to. And just being honest, I just don't feel like it, guys. And that's where I go back and forth on maybe I should be hiring more unloaders.
That looks great. Nice and fresh.
Maybe that's, you know, that's... Oh, I also need to lower this restock threshold. I had that high whenever we were... when I let them fully restock everything. But I do like the idea of the produce being right here. Again, it's just me thinking realism. And now I'm, or kind of like the realistic, what you'll see in a store. And now I'm kind of wanting to lean into having the fridges maybe at the front of the store as well. Have not all of the fridges, but maybe just having a few. That wouldn't be a bad idea. I probably should also paint, but I'm thinking if we're knocking down this wall, maybe not. I could paint the floors though. It's just with us doing like the stripe theme right now, I kind of like don't want to paint until I know for sure that's going to be it for at least a bit at least. So let's get our gray floor. Did it select it? It seems like that's the white paint. Management select. There we go.
This looks a little stale. I hope I'm wrong.
So yeah, we'll paint this. Also something while we're kind of just waiting, I know I've already said like we have confirmed department's coming next. I'm not sure. I know for sure the butcher department. I don't know what the other one is off the top of my head.
I hope these were baked today.
So I'm trying to... Let me see where it says something about the coat storage. Okay, so something when the statistics update came out, something I kind of didn't even realize the dev said, but he is working to... he's working on a generic box system, which I think is awesome. So where we're not having to hunt down a specific box size. I love that. And the next major focus would be the walk-in fridge / coat storage system. So we'll have to see how that works. And backing up to the update before that, I think that's the one that goes over platform cart. Is it this one that talks about that? What's next? Deli. So butcher and deli update. Okay, so that's the next two departments. So kind of looking ahead, it may be perfect with this area expanding because we could kind of shift the grocery section. Really, I need to just maybe not have the toy department downstairs and have the toy department upstairs. Oh, you are glitching. You guys saw that? That is weird that she's glitching like that. It's not as noticeable once I got up close to her, but she was like glowing and glitching. But maybe just have the downstairs guys be seafood, deli, the butcher department, bakery, grocery, like all of those items, and then upstairs have the toy department. Okay, we're maybe that's what we do. Have the upstairs have everything else, and the downstairs be more of the grocery items. That may not be a bad idea, guys. With that, I don't know if there's room for me to move the toy department upstairs right now. But I'm pretty sure the next expansion after the next downstairs one is upstairs. And I wonder where it's going to be. Yeah, upper, then it's ground, and upper, ground, upper. Oh my goodness. So our ground floor is going to expand a lot more than our upper for the next few expansions. Okay. So we may end up having room for the toy department. I'm kind of like, I don't know. I like having the toy department down here, but I don't love how it always seems to like be next to a department that doesn't make sense. Like how, like it was right up next to the seafood department, which now there is a little bit of separation, but now our grocery department is kind of like, you know, in the way if we were to expand it here. So I'm like, I don't know. It would be nice to have the toy department somewhere else altogether, but we're also getting so many expansions. So it may not even matter in the long run. Let me see. Did they clear out any of these docks? No. Okay, so what I may do, guys, I may go ahead and I'm trying to, yeah, we're at 40 minutes. So this is a little bit shorter than what we typically do for our Megastore episodes, but I do think this is a good wrapping up point for the video. I was tempted to go ahead and purchase the next expansion, but I do want to order the stock that we need. I just need the docks to clear up. So what I'm going to do off camera is just go ahead and let them not fully restock, but I want to order the items that we need currently and kind of go from there. But again, I do think this is a good wrapping up point for the video. I do thank you guys so much for sticking around and playing this game with me. If you are new to the channel, if you would consider hitting that subscribe button. And guys, if you're enjoying the content, if you would like the video, as well as leave me some comments. I do read each and every one of those, and I truly appreciate them so much. But in the next one, we will continue with the expansions. And if we have the update by then, great. If not, we may kind of revisit the idea of moving the toy department. But we'll just see what we can get up to. And I cannot wait. Bye, guys.